everyone, and welcome to this yoga for Irritable Bowel Syndrome. I'm only doing a short introduction because I am putting up another video about managing irritable bowel, but one of the key things is encouraging the parasympathetic, our calming side of our fight and flight nervous system to be active. This is our rest and digest side of the nervous system. So this is very much a restorative yoga. We're in the poses for around about between a minute and 2 minutes with the focus on deep belly breathing. So by belly breathing, on your in-breath, the belly comes out, and on your out-breath, the belly falls back down. And this allows the diaphragm, our big muscle here, on the in-breath it comes down and out, and then on the out-breath it comes up and in, and that then stimulates our calming side of the nervous system, reduces our stress hormones, which, as we all know, with IBS, that is one of the key things that causes the gut to not work properly and to cause the cramping, and either with the diarrhea or with the constipation or a mixture of both. So for this practice, I'm using 2 blocks, but more importantly 2 pillows. So if you haven't got any blocks, the main thing to have is a couple of pillows. Allow yourself time for this, don't try and rush it. And if you return to this several times a week, you will hopefully, over time, start to notice an improvement in your IBS symptoms, a reduction in your stress levels. And if you want to hold these poses for longer, then by all means, please just pause in between each one and hold them for anywhere up to 3 to 5 minutes, and that will be really beneficial. So, if you want to join me, get your mats, and let's begin.
Let's begin seated in either Sukhasana, cross-legged, or kneeling Vajrasana, whichever is more comfortable. I'm sitting up on a block just to give my hips some space. Palms either face down on the thighs or face up, whichever is comfortable. Close off the eyes, tall through the centre channel, and come into the breath. We will begin with some alternate nostril breathing to balance our sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. So bring your index and middle finger to between the eyebrows, close off the right nostril with the thumb, breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1 through the left nostril, close off the left nostril with the ring finger, release the right nostril, breathe out for 4, 3, 2, 1, breathe in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close off the right nostril, release the left, breathe out for 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. Close off the left nostril, release the right, breathe out for 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch nostrils. Breathe out for 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going with your breath, remembering that after the inhale, you switch nostrils. Alternate nostril breathing is a great way to balance the nervous system, reduce stress and anxiety. And remember, you always switch nostrils at the end of the inhale. Two more rounds. Last round. Breathing in through the left nostril for 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch nostrils, out the right nostril, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. Close off the right nostril, release the left nostril, out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both palms back down to the thighs and breathe normally. A couple of normal breath cycles. Open the eyes, and we're transitioning into a restorative wide-legged child's pose. So come to the back of the mat, big toes together, knees as wide as the mat, and then place your pillows in front so you can then bring the torso, your body down onto the pillows and turn your head whichever side is comfortable. This allows room for the belly if the belly's feeling bloated and uncomfortable. And you want to do deep belly breaths here. While we're in these long poses, try not to let the mind go off with the thoughts that pass through. Try to imagine that you're sitting on a riverbank and the thoughts are the river flowing by in front of you. Let them drift by, try not to engage with them. Great place to practice meditation. Carefully rise back up. Move the pillows to one side. We're going to be coming down onto our backs. Be mindful during your transitions. So carefully come down onto the back, knees bent, feet flat to the mat. I'm placing my pillows to the left of me, just ready for one of the coming moves. Hug that right knee in towards the chest while you're extending through that left leg. The left foot is flexed, so you're pushing through the left heel. So you're pushing that left foot away while you're really squeezing in that right knee. Long, slow belly breaths here. Always want to start this with the right leg, due to the way the colon travels through our abdomen. Exhale the navel into the spine. Then have the left hand guiding that right knee over to the left, and that knee can come down onto the mat, the floor, if it reaches all the way and is comfortable. Personally, I like to rest it on a couple of cushions, so it's truly restorative. Right arm is out to the side, and the important bit here is that the right shoulder is flat to the mat. So if your shoulder is lifted, your right knee needs to come up a bit higher. So we've got a lovely decompressing of the abdominal organs here, really giving them some loving, getting some blood flow to them. So breathe deep into the belly here. Again, if any thoughts are popping into your head, try not to engage with them, let them pass on by. Imagine that you are the watcher of your thoughts. You notice them come and you notice them go. Exhale the navel in. Inhale, bring that right knee back up. I'm just moving the pillow so you can see better. Hug the left knee in as well. Bring those knees in as far as is comfortable. Then bring the big toes together and pull those knees as wide as you can and down towards your armpits, keeping the entire back flat to the mat so the tailbone is not lifting off. This is a half happy baby. If a full happy baby is in your practice and you're able to keep the tailbone down, then by all means please take that pose now. Breathing deep here. Bring the knees back together. Feet, well, the right foot comes down onto the mat. I'm just moving my pillow to the other side. Hug that left knee in. Extend the right leg long. The right foot is flexed, so you're pushing away through that right heel, whilst at the same time really squeezing that left knee up and into the chest. And find your breath. Then bring that left knee across the body, guiding it over with your right hand, and either bring the knee all the way down to the mat, the floor if it reaches, or onto one or two cushions, whatever you find comfortable. The left arm is out to the side, and again, just check that your left shoulder is flat to the mat. If it's not, you need to bring that left knee up a little bit higher. And reconnect with the breath. Exhale the navel in, inhale that knee back up to the sky, place that foot flat down to the mat, bend into the right knee. We're coming into a supported bridge, and I'm using my blocks here. So if you've got blocks, and that's fine, but if you haven't, then you can pop a cushion or one of the pillows underneath your lower back. So carefully lift the pelvis up to place either one or two blocks, depending what you find comfortable, or the cushions under the sacral area. Rest the sacrum down onto the blocks, and then extend the legs long. So we've got a lovely stretch through the abdominal area now. So the abdominal organs have been twisted, they've been compressed, and they're now being stretched. Really good for them. Once you're situated, come back to the breath. Keep doing those long, slow, deep belly breaths. These long holds can be very challenging, especially if you're a busy on-the-go person. So if you're noticing that you're feeling impatient and wanting to move to the next pose, just accept, allow yourself to feel like that, and know that with practice, you will find this becomes easier. Carefully bring the feet back in towards the buttocks. Inhale that navel in, engage the glutes, lift up the pelvis on an exhale, and carefully remove your props. Then exhale, come down one vertebrae at a time, and once your spine is flat to the mat, gently knees to the right, knees to the left, not too far, and then hug one knee in followed by the other, and just have a little roll around side to side, massaging the lumbar spine. Lovely. Bring the feet flat to the mat again so the knees are bent up to the sky. I'm bringing a pillow either side of the mat. Carefully lift the hips up and over to the right of the mat and then let the knees fall to the left. Arms can be either straight out to the sides or have a 90-degree bend at the elbows, cactus arms. Again, make sure that the right shoulder is flat to the mat. Your knees may reach all the way to the mat, or again you may need 1 or 2 cushions to support them. A laying spinal twist this time. Return to those lovely deep belly breaths, sending blood and oxygen to the gut area, allowing it the opportunity to be able to work. Exhale the navel into the spine. Inhale the right knee up, followed by the left. Carefully lift your hips over to the left of the mat and then let the knees fall to the right. Again, either directly to the floor or onto a cushion or 2. Arms out to the side, or again if you want that stretch across the chest, cactus arms. And find your breath again. Exhale the navel into the spine. Inhale, bring the left knee up, followed by the right. Recenter your hips on the mat and extend your legs long and as wide as the mat. Let the feet drop out, arms to the side, palms up. Shavasana, our final resting pose. Continue with your slow, deep belly breaths here. Try not to engage in any thoughts that might be popping into your head. This is also constructive rest for the mind as well as the body. Start to bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. Begin to wake back up. Stretch up overhead. Oh, lovely stretch. Bend into your knees. The feet are flat to the mat. Roll onto one side, whichever side is comfortable. Pause here for a moment. Then bring yourself up into any seated position that is comfortable, kneeling cross-legged, whichever works for you. Bring your palms up together overhead, bringing down all this wonderful calming energy down to your heart center. Bow your head to your hands, thanking yourself for taking this time to really look after yourself. Namaste. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you feel blissfully relaxed now. Leave me a comment below. And please click the subscribe button if you haven't already done so.